Hello Flex people, this is Mrs. Poole, and today we're going to do a project called Graphing Your Name. The first step is you're going to be given a sheet of graph paper. You need to draw your X and Y axes and label those, and then you're going to write your name with straight lines. Here you can see I've written the first three letters of my first name, which is Christy. And then you're going to make a key or a legend and tell me what colors are going to represent what types of slope. Here I've chosen green to be zero slope, pink is going to be my positive slope, purple will be my negative slope, and blue will be the undefined. And then you're going to get to do some coloring. So on the lines that you had drawn for your name, you're going to color code all the positive pink and the zero green and so forth. You can pick your own colors, they don't have to match mine, so anything that you want to use there. Make it colorful, make it creative, make it about you. The final part of the project is going to be to write the equation for 5 of those lines. So I've chosen to start with my zero slope, and if we look at this, we count up on the y-axis, and we get that this line crosses the y-axis at 2. And for every single value of x, y is going to be 2. So our equation is y equals 2. So I'm going to write lightly above the line, this green line is y equals 2. The next line I chose is one of the undefined slopes, and that is on my R there in blue. I've pointed it out with the arrow. And for this case, when you have an undefined slope, I'm going to look at my x-intercept, so I would have to go to positive 4, and for every value of y, x is always 4, it remains 4. So the equation of this line would be x equals 4. And now I'm going to write the equation, x equals 4. And the next line I chose to look at is the last line that I drew there on the end of R. Now this is neither a zero slope or an undefined. So the first thing I need to do is extend this line to find where it intercepts my y-axis, because I'm going to use the slope-intercept formula, y equals mx plus b, to write the equation. So I've drawn the line, extending it up, and it looks like it's going to cross the y-axis at about that point. It looks like it crosses the axis at about y equals 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my y-intercept is 8. And then I've drawn a slope triangle here. From this point, we would rise up 1, 2, 3, 4, and we would crawl. I think Miss John says you all fall and crawl, so you would crawl backward 3 places. So the slope is negative 4 divided by 3, or negative 4/3. And at that point, we can write the equation and clean it up so it's nice and neat. So we have y equals a negative 4/3 x plus 8. And that's what you're going to do with your name. Write it, color code it, and give me the equation in slope-intercept form for 5 of the lines.